Hi, guys. It's Louis again, and today we have a very, very good show for you. We're going to talk about gray aliens and updates since our last show, and we're also going to continue with the contractor group, the time travel group that I'm in, and we also have my co-host here, Morgan. Are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Welcome, everyone. You're really going to enjoy this one. It's great.
Yeah, this one is really good. We took some time off to gather this information for you guys. So it's mainly about the gray aliens, but we're also going to talk about some inner connections with these gray aliens. There's also other shocking information about them. And also, we're also going to talk about how our race is actually not from here too. So so let's get at it. Morgan, go ahead and give us the questions. You gave these questions to me to give to TJ, but actually TJ gave these questions to the pre-creator Louis, which is me in the far future when I become like this, creator being. But we also gave some questions to the contractor number 10 because guess what? The pre-creator won't answer some of the questions we gave him. So go ahead, Morgan, give us the first questions that was given to the pre-creator.
Sure, the first question is who created the Greys?
Okay, so you wanted to know who created the grace, and what we got from the pre-creator was he said it was God or the Divine Father.
That's really
Just
surprising.
yeah, that was really, really surprising. I would have thought that maybe it was created by another, creator God.
Creator God? Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of shocking, right? That it is our own divine Father that put these beings, here in our universe. And what about the next
Second
question?
question?
Yeah.
Yeah, the second question is what planet and solar system are the Greys from?
Yeah, we actually gave that question to the pre-creator, but he wouldn't tell us. He said it's a secret. So what I did, as you know, there's actually this clone of me, and he's actually the contractor number 10, and he was actually sent into the contractor group, which is this time travel company that patrols the timeline. And he is actually clone of me because what had happened was that there will be some paradoxes that will be happening, and because I was actually killed in the
Wow,
past. Yeah, I was actually killed. From what I
sorry.
know, yeah, so they had to send a clone of me to prevent it. So it's really kind of shocking stuff. So we gave that question to him, what planet in the solar system are the grays from? And he told us is Zeti Reticuli.
Yeah, Zeta Reticuli, yeah.
And
What's really strange is that
yeah.
in an alien abduction, one of the people said that was what the Greys told them they were from, and that's crazy. That's before I asked this question. I think it happened in
Yeah.
the 50s, so that's really bizarre.
Well, so that means that, you know, we're kind of backing that up. Then
Yeah,
that is a true or like a fact, right?
yeah.
So and
Next question
yeah,
is why are the Greys so intelligent?
that was given to the pre-creator Louis, and he told us it was because they are one of the oldest species.
Wow, that makes sense then.
Well, yeah, it kind of makes sense, but you kind of wonder like why are they so smart? Well, it would make sense that they have evolved over time, and if you
Yeah,
evolve over time, so will your technology, your knowledge, your experience, right? So that made sense to me, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
let's continue. What was the fourth
The
question?
next one is why do the Greys not have a soul?
Oh, that's a very good question. How did you come up with these questions, Morgan? That was very good. That was very
It's because I don't know, sometimes I have a good memory for some things and a bad memory for other things, but I actually did a lot of research when I joined the forum and I was getting chakra removal and a lot of read stuff in the Greys, but also I remember an old reading saying that the Greys didn't have a soul and that's why they were trying to do the hybrid stuff
yes,
because they were trying
yes,
to get the human soul and
yes.
they've missed their soul, but also because I read the Timekeeper clone novel that had a lot of the Greys in it. Actually, that was really cool.
Yeah, that was one of my novels, believe it or not. when I'm in the future, I have all those, I guess, missions and
Okay.
and experiences. And then what happened was TJ actually transcribed that
Yeah.
from my future self. So ain't that like the weirdest thing? But people don't understand things like that happen to me like all the time. Like TJ would say,
Yeah.
"Hey, there's something happening to you," or "Hey, there's somebody want to talk to you from the future." Happens to
Yeah.
me all the time. People think, no such thing." I make nothing up. Like people think
Yeah.
that I make nothing up. So why do the Grace not have a soul? So the pre-creator Louis told us it was cloning does that.
Oh wow. I didn't know that. I didn't know cloning did that.
Yeah, I think it's because over time, when you
Yeah.
just,
They're
um,
not, they're not red souls.
well, when you don't birth, because I think birthing, you basically, combine, like you merge, like the soul substances, right?
Yeah.
But when you do it this, when you clone it, it dilutes it. It's eventually there's like nothing left. There's no soul. People say, "Oh,
Oh, okay.
this guy's soulless," right? Yeah, well, cloning does that. You know what I mean? So I think that's why they are here to do the hybrid thing because we have a soul, right? And we're
Yeah.
pretty strong physically too, right? And they're kind of scrawny,
Yeah.
skinny,
Wait.
short little guys. They
Very
want to
brainy,
have
but yeah.
some physicality too. So I think that too kind of makes the soul bigger. Like if you're a small guy, you're gonna have a smaller soul, right? Makes sense, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think hybriding with the humans is actually pretty clever that they
Yeah.
even thought of that. So
The next question is,
yeah.
what planet and solar system are the reptilians from?
Yes, so that question again was given to the pre-creator and he gave us it was the Alpha Draconis star
Draconis.
system. Yeah, so I think that's a real star system like if you do your search in Google.
Yeah,
So
and it's Draconis. That makes sense. It sounds quite reptilian.
reptilian actually sounds like
Sounds scary.
yeah, it's kind of scary. So,
The next
question number
question,
6. Yeah, what is that?
yeah, is how common are UFO abductions?
Yes, so that question was also given to the pre-creator Louis, and he said it was rare.
That makes sense.
So I
It do-
think it's rare because the next question actually answers why it's rare.
yeah.
And so, what is the next question
The
number
next
7?
question
Yeah.
is, why do aliens abduct humans?
Okay, that was a very good question. Again, Morgan, wow, very good. So basically, what the pre-creator Louis said was steady all hybrids. So
Yeah.
if you're like hybrid, then it's interesting because I guess they want to see how you make out, right?
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, like do you survive? Are you still able to procreate even though you're hybrid? That's important too, right? Like if you can't
Yeah,
procreate, you're gonna end up cloning again. Well, I think they don't
they
want that,
lose the
right?
soul. Yeah, they
Yeah,
already lost it.
yeah. They really lost their soul, so that's a good way
It's
to.
really sad.
Well, yeah, that's kind of sad. You would think, oh, soul's not important, right? People these days, what with all these crazy things happening, who believe there's a soul, actually, right? But
Yeah,
hey, I've been doing readings for so long, and you know how I came up with that chart with the different soul colors, right?
yeah,
Was
yeah.
when I first started doing this, when I started doing like the chakra removals, right? I had TJ help, and then he was able to like see my soul color, right? And then all of a sudden he would see that there were changes after my chakras was taken out, right? So that's how things happen. Like, how would he even know that you like when you're evolving, when you're sending that your soul color would change, right? So basically, in the beginning when you had chakras, right? And we started doing readings then on the people's chakras before the chakra removal and after, right? And I would say 99% of the people that, pre-chakra removal, we did a reading, they had white soul. The color of the soul was white.
Yeah.
And after the chakra removal, we found out that it would change color, right? It would go up a level
Mhm.
or go up 2 levels, right? And so I started like mapping it out, collecting the data. And then I found out and also asking the elders what was the highest color of ascended being, and they would say it was a red soul, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, not really sure about red, right? Like why would be red, right? But after doing chakra removals for the last 10 years, yeah, the highest level would be red, and maybe even bright red or shimmering red, which is my case now. Like my soul just like
Yeah,
really, really bright. So, and
just
I think
red kind of means love.
and I think that eventually all of us in the group is going to be at that high level, you
Yeah,
know, bright red, shimmering red color, because we've been doing so much energy work lately. Oh my gosh.
yeah, me too.
So yeah, you have. So let's continue.
Okay.
So the next question 8 was, how do aliens do the space travel without having to travel for millions of years across the space, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you again, how did you come up with that question? That's why I read that question.
I remember doing physics and learning that light can travel, like take 9 years to get from one planet to another, for example. And I thought, well, light
Yeah.
can only travel that fast because it doesn't have mass, it's just pure energy. But then I thought, how can the aliens travel here without having to, travel that long, like millions of years,
Mm-hmm.
because that's how far away the different
Mm-hmm.
planets are. And I thought it would be through vortexes, but
Well, well, well,
Einstein said it was possible, I think.
Well, other people would probably think it's like advanced technology, right? Like maybe with some sort of advanced alien starcraft or something like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Because of
but
the space movies.
yeah, so what the pre-creator said was through vortexes, so that makes sense, because then everybody would have to have the advanced technology, but no, I guess they found a shortcut, right, through
Yeah,
natural vortexes,
just moving through
through
space.
space. Yeah, very interesting. So very good question. And what was question number 9, Morgan?
Nine was are most alien civilizations capitalist and use money as a medium of exchange? And I was because I'm interested in economics, I wanted to know this question.
Yeah, and guess what? That was answered by the pre-creator. He said yes by 100%. So basically, they still run things through the capitalism, and
Hmm.
so money is. I don't think it's actually using money. I think it's other like some sort of digital currency
Not
or
necessarily paper, but money can be anything. Like even some civilizations use different fruits for money and things like that, So it can be some digital too.
yeah. That's really good question. But the next one is really really shocking. This
Yeah,
that one shocked me,
yeah.
and I think it's going to shock quite a lot of people. So go ahead, and what is question number 10
It was
that you
which
had?
alien species were created by God?
Okay, so these are just the major ones. Okay, so this is what the pre-creator gave us. He said the Nordics, the Anunnaki, and the Pleiadians.
Hmm.
So
They're the really famous ones that we know of.
yeah, I think what he means by created by God is he also created them body wise, soul and body.
Yeah, like Adam and Eve
Because,
kind of thing.
well, yeah, and then later the Anunnaki actually came here, and
Hmm.
they from from asking the contractor number 10, he said they have been influencing and contacting the human race for I think the last 5,000 years.
Wow, that's a long
That's a
time.
Yes. So it is the Anunnaki. Now, here's the thing. I'm not sure, not 100% sure that's for all the races. Like they were here and created the human bodies, right? I'm not sure if they did it for all the races, because some of the races look very different. See what I'm saying? And I think some other alien races came here and kind of copied them. That's my
Okay.
thought, because my
Yeah.
brain's clicking really hard. So we're going to continue more about which races
Yeah,
were
we'll
like,
find out more.
yeah, yeah. So this is just the beginning. And
Please like, please share, and please subscribe to our channel. Please like,
subscribe to our channel.